Absolutely, absolutely. And evidently the anti-aging potions that she's taking or something, because I know she's been around for eons. But, it's, and I know I kind of got off track a little bit, but, it's just an example of what you have to wade through to get to somebody that will actually help you with this stuff. And Paul, I got to tell you, I'm happy that to know somebody that's not like that, that actually cares and wants to help people. And my hat's off to you, brother.
Oh, thank you so much. Lately, though, I've been like on vacation from paranormal investigating, and it's because I've been so busy now. I've been writing for 3 paranormal magazines, 1 newspaper, the Costa Rica Times, and also too I do my own podcast. So my time is like limited. It's really hard for me to do any investigations anymore. But I enjoy what I'm doing. I love researching. I love writing. I love podcasting. And there's so many interesting people in the world. So it's really fun.
And we are always happy to.
Yeah, absolutely.
And first day when I met Paul, I'll never forget, we had that amazing connection of the energy, and everybody loves when we get together and make the great shows because there's so much we can go and dig into. With that EVP, like you were talking about demonic possessions, of the home, of the houses. And last time you mentioned something that was quite very important, and that's, like you said, black-eyed children. So I want everybody to pay attention, please. What you can tell us about that? What's your experience with that? Did you ever see them, or did you maybe know somebody that encountered them, and how did that go?
Oh, okay. Oh, and also too, before I get into that, did you guys get my Michael Jackson video?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I gave it to text, so when we come to that, when we are ready, like text will give me a sign, and we're gonna actually play it, and then we can.
Oh,
listen
cool.
to
Okay.
That one too. I'm quite excited to hear about that.
Okay, then I'll tell you about my black-eyed. Okay, I had one investigation with the black-eyed kids, and this woman said that these 2 kids, one looks like he was in high school, the other one looked like he was probably in junior high school, and they came to the door and they were asking her if they can come in and use her phone. And she goes, no, I'm not going to let you guys come into my house. She just thought it was kind of odd. And then she noticed that their eyes were pure black. And they said, well, can we come in and have a glass of water? She goes, no, just leave me alone. And she was being harassed by these kids. They would be hanging out by her driveway, wanting to come into her house. At one point in time, she even called the police. When the police arrived, they weren't there. And and another time, they were in the driveway. She got into her car, and they kept on staring at her. She's driving down the road, and from her house, and let's say about 3 miles down the road, there they are by a telephone pole. And she couldn't figure out how they got from her house to this telephone pole. And then she drives about 3-4 miles down the road again, and she sees them again. Then she knew it was something definitely paranormal. There's something strange going on. They could be extraterrestrial, interdimensional, whatever.
Yeah.
So she had us come over. We did an investigation to see if we can encounter these black-eyed kids. It was a very difficult investigation because it's not about ghosts, it's not about demons, it's about these strange kids that were harassing this woman. we found absolutely no evidence because it was really hard to conduct an investigation. I mean, you can't get an EVP from a black guy kid, so it's like you
Yeah.
know, she was harassed like 2 weeks more after we did our investigation, and then the harassment stopped. So, um, and the harassment stopped because I suggested that she would get security cameras, so
Wow.
outside of her door. So if they were to show up, they're going to be on the camera. So that's what she did.
Yeah.
She put about, I think, 4 in front of her house, and then when she did that, the black eyed kids never came back.
So they don't like basically to be caught on technology or to be part of the evidence.
Right.
And this is not the first time I heard something like that, Paul. And thank you very much. What an amazing story. And I don't know, Tex, if you heard about that too, but certain entities, when you bring in the technology or things, that will show the proof what they are and who they are, they will disappear. So it's quite interesting and very possible, of course, that that's what we have here. But many say that these black-eyed children are actually the dark entities that come from a totally different universe or different portal. What do you think about that, Paul?
I think they're either interdimensional or they could be possibly extraterrestrial. Um, I feel that they have nefarious type reasons of wanting to go into your house. So don't invite them into your house, whatever you do.
Yeah, I agree with that. Tex, what do you think about the black-eyed children? Did you ever hear any encounters?
Well, actually, I did a show not too long ago. I've been doing some Texas Tales kind of shows,
Yeah.
and just about Texas, and I found something